the claim that injuries are the only reason the Niners are moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo. Sean McVay most recently asserted this claim just in his podcast with Kyle Shanahan. Availability, the only reason Niners moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo. Maverick, please, would you do the honors?
He doesn't want
to. Can't hear him.
Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. All right, hold on. Ben.
Me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. There you go. There you go. Nope. Now you just got to press the button. You just got to press the button. There you go.
I'll figure it out eventually. It's not like this is my first time or anything. I'd say injuries are definitely a contributing factor because when he was healthy, they did go to the Super Bowl. So if he were never injured, I think there would be a reason why he would still be on this team. But he got injured, and that also allowed the 49ers to be in position to move up and get Trey Lance. So injuries definitely are a heavy factor in why Garoppolo probably won't be the quarterback in 2022.
The main deal breaker.
I'm selling that. I'm selling that to the highest bidder easily. I'm throwing that in the garbage. That's just they literally entertained almost so many quarterback rumors from the moment their offseason began and the first week of January. From Stafford, Teddy Bridgewater, there was even Sam Darnold. They actually weren't innocent. All these quarterbacks. So it can't just be 100% strictly availability. Now, is that the majority? Sure. But I think Kyle Shanahan is a little tired of having to handhold Jimmy Garoppolo in his offense because so many times, even in the pressers, and he mentioned it in the podcast with McVay, he's like, you got to learn how a quarterback needs to learn how to play from the pocket. And if you could do the off-script plays, that's always a bonus, but playing from the pocket. And that's something that Garoppolo can't really do on his own without having Shanahan's like tight gripped hands on him just to open everything's up. So I think like it's always availability. So I think the thing is like, God, Jimmy's not like the greatest quarterback. But the fact this guy can't stay available and giving how much we paying him, this is way too much right now. So I'm selling that 100%.
Yeah, I'm selling as well. I got really confused by Jose's answer because he started off saying sell, but then he said majority is injuries, which was the question. So I'm a little bit confused. I don't think it really has that much to do with injuries at all. I think this all has to do with Kyle Shanahan wanting to be able to open his offense a lot more than he can with Jimmy. And the reason why I'm saying that is even in after the Super Bowl year in 2020, when Tom Brady was available, he was still like they were still flirting with bringing in Tom Brady, even though Jimmy G just came off of a healthy year going into the Super Bowl. So for me, I think it doesn't have to do as much with the injuries, even though that's going to be the scapegoat for Kyle Shanahan to move off of Jimmy G. I really think this is because he can't throw the ball down the field the way that Kyle Shanahan would like. He can't do those off-scripted plays like Shanahan would like. And remember, Shanahan talked about what would his perfect quarterback be? Somebody that throws like Drew Brees and can run like Lamar Jackson. Obviously, that's a pipe dream, but in the presence of who they were going after largely this offseason and Deshaun Watson and now picking up Trey Lance, it's more what he's looking for than what Jimmy G was giving him, healthy or not healthy.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Jose and Suneil were saying, and I'm going to sell for this reason specifically, that if it was only about the injuries with Jimmy Garoppolo and it wasn't about the play at all and how he limits the playbook, Mac Jones, in my opinion, would be a 49er right now because the 49ers could have stuck at 12, taken the Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0 player and just stuck him in and got the healthy version of Jimmy. The 49ers didn't do that. They traded all the draft capital in the world and took the biggest risk that Kyle Shanahan's ever taken in his career to go up and get Trey Lance. So I don't buy that for 1 second.
Yeah. I guess I think it's kind of a trick question because the 49ers aren't necessarily united on this front. There's Kyle and there's the front office and John Lynch. So from the front office and John Lynch's perspective, I think they really like Jimmy Garoppolo and probably see it from Maverick's perspective. Like, we like him, we win with him, we're invested in him, but the injuries are we have to concede that point. Whereas Kyle, I feel like, has been making like a 30-slide PowerPoint presentation explaining why Jimmy Garoppolo isn't that good for years. Like, I always felt that he's been as down or more down on Jimmy than I am. So I think what we're seeing is for Kyle, there's a million reasons. For the front office, that is the one that they have to acknowledge. I don't know if they acknowledge the other ones, but ultimately this is Kyle's team. So I think we're seeing that. Yeah, it's all the reasons you guys pointed out.